All right, we are at a special location now for Dad's Rank Things. Nick Highland is with us right here, the KC Range, our new gracious hosts, and we are gearing up for Thanksgiving. And so we wanted to do a little, we've done so many rankings, we decided to twist it a little bit this year, and we're going to have our first ever Thanksgiving draft. Everybody loves a good fantasy draft, but we're going to be drafting our own plates of food, and then you're going to tell us who drafted the best meal for Thanksgiving. Now, Jones and I and Nick all did a little Rochambeau, a little rock, paper, scissors. Yours truly sucked. He was last. He is the third pick. And so, first of all, Nick, thank you for hosting us out here. We're excited about the partnership and being able to work at this great place with you guys. You've seemed very busy.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Since you opened, and I think that's a good thing. I think it's been great for the community to have something different.
No, we appreciate you guys being here. We're looking forward to many ranks.
All right, well,
It's the first outdoor episode I think we've ever had as well.
yeah,
So,
and they got the heaters here, everybody, so we know we can always stay warm at the range. So how's this going to work, Jonesy? Let
Okay.
us know.
so we got 3 teams obviously we need to draft for, and we're going to do 4 picks. So 3 teams, 4 picks. You got 12 overall, and I think we each need to have a dessert. Right?
Okay.
So last pick.
Well, what if
last
I
pick's
just
gotta
go
be
all
dessert.
desserts? You can't tell me how to draft my team. I'm
At
not
least
going
one
to
dessert.
I'm not going to 76ers and telling them they need all guards. You know, let them do what they want.
At least one dessert will require you, kind of like a QB whenever you're fancy football draft. Okay, one dessert.
Fine.
All right, so I'm first pick. Nick's will be second, then Tyler will be third, last. I'm gonna do a snake. Okay, you guys get to vote on the who wins. So number 1 overall draft pick, gotta be turkey. That's who I'm taking.
It's fair.
Turkey.
It's fair. I'm all right with that. Nick's got the second pick here. We got options. If Jones said if you want to go off of it, go
Okay.
make your own side dish, you can. I'm okay with that.
You know, I think I'm gonna, do a little bit of an audible. I think honestly you would go with the meat, but I think I'm gonna throw a wrench in the system and go mashed potatoes.
Oh,
Mashed potatoes is off the
Surprise
table. Interesting pick by Mr. Highland. He must have a hankering for some taters there, and I'm all right with that. So I get 2 picks because I'm snaking this, and I'm going to go with ham
okay.
and stuffing.
Okay.
That's me. I am a stuffing guy.
Now stuffing or normal? You don't stuff a turkey. Dressing.
I'll go stovetop. All right,
Okay.
you can just make some stovetop and I'll eat it. I think that's great. My wife's side of the family, they even put a little, I think we talked about this, a little sausage in the stuffing sometimes.
A little spicy.
So hey, it changes it up a little bit. Nick is up now.
Okay.
We're gonna go homemade noodles over beef noodles.
Ooh,
I like that. I like that choice too. He might end up with beef and noodles when it's all said and done anyway. So he made sure he secured
carbs.
extra noodles for Nick's plate.
All right, so I get to go back to back here, right? So I got turkey. I got to do green bean casserole. Green bean casserole.
It's a good pick.
Then I'm going to do gravy. It was my selection in the beginning to put that bad boy on there.
Just
You
so
wouldn't
everyone's
think
aware,
of,
gravy is a standalone here.
Standalone.
It didn't come with Nick's mashed potatoes or Jones turkey. It's a standalone pick in the draft.
There's a lot of people who don't eat turkey without gravy, though, and you got to get it
I
moist.
typically
Gotta be moist.
I would do maybe a little. Look, I'm not a gravy guy. I'm not a whipped cream guy. Okay,
Okay.
2 things I take a lot of heat for, but I'll do a little gravy, maybe a little whipped cream. Other than that, I don't like those condiments. Nick
Okay.
is up.
So this is either gonna go really good or really bad. I mean, honestly, we're gonna go. You called it. We're gonna go beef and noodles. So I think even with this,
Get 2 noodles.
it's a multi-purpose. though.
Predictable.
We've got more noodles, but we can put the beef on other things. In reality, it's a
noodles.
twofer.
All right, and I'm gonna wrap up my plate here, right?
Yep,
I'm gonna
yep.
wrap up my plate. Well, pumpkin pie is coming in for me. Apple pie, probably my favorite, but this is a Thanksgiving dinner. I gotta go towards the pumpkin. That's the better one when it comes to this. And look, this may make some people upset. I'm not a big dinner rolls guy, so I'm gonna throw the first big audible in this, and I'm gonna go with a little mac and cheese
Oh,
as
man.
a possible side dish. So it's like when you have the draft board and they're like, oh yeah, you got all of these players, and then you go pick someone from Japan. That's what I just did.
No, almost disqualified. Nick, do you have mac and cheese for Thanksgiving?
I've had it. Depends. I mean, we're like 3 or 4 spots. So I mean, I kind of cheating with the variety of places that we're going.
Oh, you urbanites, so you have mac and cheese. I grew up on a farm, and we never had mac and cheese on Thanksgiving, so that's a surprise to
I'm
me.
throwing an audible out there.
All right, Nick, last pick.
We're gonna go. So I mean, let me ask you something.
Well, he has to get a dessert.
Yeah, you gotta get
You
dessert.
gotta go
You gotta get
dessert.
dessert.
I'm curious though. Do you
Okay.
consider this do you consider this a side or a dessert?
That's true. I would think
I'll allow it to pivot.
sweet potatoes with marshmallows.
All right, we're
correct.
in. That's it. That's what I'm taking.
Nick's
Sweet potatoes
plate.
with marshmallows.
Nick's plate's fantastic, by the way. Oh, God.
All right, and so I got to choose.
Because Eddie plate.
I got to choose between apple pie and pecan pie. I'm going apple pie. You can't get more American than that.
So pecan straight got left off.
Correct. Yeah, and so we got left off. We got dinner rolls, scalloped potatoes, cornbread, and corn, and pecan pie. All got left off. It's crazy.
I love me some scalloped potatoes.
All right, so here's the teams. We got Nick with the beef and noodles, homemade noodles, mashed potatoes, and sweet potatoes with marshmallows. That's pretty.
He went noodle, potato. That's Nick's plate.
Tyler's got ham, stuffing, pumpkin pie, and mac and cheese. And my plate is turkey, green bean casserole, gravy, and apple pie. So, you guys get to vote.
We'll put those up. Let you guys vote on this. Tell us where we messed up. Nobody picked up the dinner rolls.
Dinner rolls for it.
Are you a dinner roll guy for Thanksgiving?
I'm not a bread guy, so I have to pass.
I mean, look at the carbs. I mean, if I had a room, I'd probably put dinner rolls on there as well. You know.
I think a dinner roll takes up too much room in my stomach.
Correct,
So I
yeah,
always
so
stay
up.
away from it. I do appreciate it. My wife thinks I'm country because I put a little butter and jelly on my dinner roll. And I'm like,
Ew.
that's
Jelly.
What's so country about that? You're supposed to be backing me up on this. You're the country guy here.
Soak that bad boy up in gravy. Put some gravy on there.
No, okay, that's a bit extravagant. But all right, there we go. That's our Thanksgiving draft. Big thanks to Nick Highland for jumping on with
Thank
us.
you guys.
We love our time here at the range.